Hey, JC here again for RetiredCheap.Asia. Today I want to talk a little bit about what it takes to move to Thailand and what you'll be missing. And the answer to that really is you're not going to be missing too much anymore. You know, technology's changed a lot of things, and distribution. Channels are really good now. So when I first moved over to Thailand about 9-10 years ago, I had to sacrifice a lot to do that, but not anymore. It's amazing. You know, with VoIP technology now, you can contact not only by phone inexpensively to your loved ones back home, but you can actually watch them and see them via Skype or another service like that. And when I first came over here, there was some kind of comfort foods that I missed. You know, there were things that I really wanted the taste of, but really couldn't find them. But that's all changed. Now in almost any big city, you have all the food that you want. All those familiar name brands are there. The caveat to this is they're disproportionately priced. And this is a common theme in Thailand. You'll find everything is cheap except for what Thais don't use. Anything that Thais don't use will be disproportionately priced. What do I mean by that? Well, anything that the Thais use or need, it's based on the ability to pay. They don't have that much money. Their income is still relatively low, which is why we come over here, because things are cheap. But things that are specifically for foreigners are going to be disproportionately expensive. So can you get the soups that you want, the jams, the jellies, the breads, all these things? How about macaroni and cheese? Have a hankering for that? Especially another thing is cheese. Cheese and beef products are disproportionately expensive because they don't use a lot of those over here. But can you find the things that you want? Absolutely. Take a look. Here's an example. This is called a store called Kasim in Chiang Mai. They actually have 2 stores in Chiang Mai, and take a look at what they've got. But this is an example. In all major cities, they have stores like these now. Take a look. Okay, so let's see what they got here. They've got breads, pastries of all kinds. The lady's really nice who owns this place. She gave me some biscuits the other day. They were great. They got quiches, blueberry coffee cakes. Whatever kind of bread you want, they've got it. They've got loaves of bread. They got baguettes. They got muffins, whole wheat, whatever you want, they've got it. They've got all sorts of jams and jellies. A lot of this stuff you can find in most of these stores now. They even have Spam. You know, what else could you want? You know, if you got Spam, you got everything, right? Okay. What else do we got here? We've got peanut butters. We've got cheeses. Soups. Some Australian guy wanted to know if they had Marmite, I think he said. It wasn't Vegemite, it was like Marmite or something. And they got my favorite cookies. And they did have the Marmite. So, there you go. They have everything. Cereals of all kinds. And you'll never be alone. You'll always see foreigners that you can meet and hook up with. So, what'd you think? You can see that they have almost everything that you want, and what you can't get, they could probably order. So you have that hankering for macaroni and cheese or some soup. I won't mention any names, but you know what I'm talking about. There's crackers, soups, jams, all these little things, condiments. All these things, now you can get them. And so if you come over here, you're really not sacrificing too much. And when you gotta have that food, you can get it. So remember, there's always an option.